Welcome back to our channel today. We're diving into the fascinating history and hidden treasures behind the rare 1965 UK 2 shillings coin, featuring the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Coins are more than just currency, they are tiny pieces of history, and this particular coin is a prime example of how something so common in its time can now be worth a fortune. The 1965 2 shillings coin was part of the British pre-decimal currency system, which existed before the UK adopted decimalization in 1971. At the time, 2 shillings were equivalent to 1/10 of a pound, and these coins were widely circulated. But what makes this coin so special today? The design of the coin is both historic and symbolic. On one side, you'll find the elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by artist Mary Gillick. This youthful portrait of the Queen, without a crown, was used on coins between 1953 and 1970. It reflects a period of optimism and change in post-war Britain. The reverse of the coin features the English rose, surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks, symbols of the United Kingdom's nations. This coin was minted in large numbers, and for most people at the time, it was just an everyday object. However, certain editions and variations of the 1965 2 shillings have become highly sought after by collectors. Rare errors, limited production runs, or unique features can make specific coins extraordinarily valuable. One of the reasons this coin has captured so much attention is its connection to a turning point in British currency history. By the mid-1960s, the conversation around switching to a decimal system was gaining momentum, and this coin represents the last decade of the old system. As such, it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and historians alike. The condition of a coin significantly impacts its value. Many of the 1965 2 shillings that survive today are heavily worn, as they were used daily. However, coins in mint condition, or those that have never been circulated, are far rarer and can fetch a much higher price. Grading services that assess a coin's quality often play a key role in determining its worth. Another factor contributing to its value is the potential for error coins. Some examples of the 1965 2 shillings have slight minting mistakes, like misaligned text, unusual patterns, or double strikes, that make them unique. These errors are like lottery tickets for collectors, turning a common coin into a priceless artifact. Over the years, coin collecting has grown into a serious hobby and investment opportunity. The internet has made it easier than ever for collectors to find rare coins and for sellers to reach a global market. Auctions often drive the value of rare coins sky high, especially when there's a story or historical significance attached to them. One of the most surprising aspects of the 1965 2 shillings is how it has turned up in unexpected places. People have found these coins in old piggy banks, forgotten drawers, or inherited collections. Stories of individuals discovering coins worth thousands, or even millions, have fueled interest in checking old collections. So, how much is the 1965 2 shillings really worth? For an ordinary, well-worn coin, the value might only be a few pounds. But rare variations or coins in perfect condition can sell for hundreds, and sometimes much more, depending on the market demand and rarity. For example, in recent years, certain specimens of this coin have sold for astronomical sums. While not every coin will be worth millions, those with unique characteristics or mint errors are in a league of their own. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium to own a piece of history, especially one tied to Queen Elizabeth II. The passing of Queen Elizabeth II has further increased interest in memorabilia and historical artifacts featuring her image. Coins like this one are not just collectibles, they are tributes to her reign and the era she represented. This adds another layer of sentimental value. If you're lucky enough to own a 1965 2 shillings coin, it's worth doing some research. Check its condition, look for any unusual features, and consider getting it professionally appraised. Even if it's not worth millions, it could still be a valuable addition to a collection. Many collectors recommend holding on to rare coins, as their value tends to increase over time. The 1965 2 shillings is no exception. As time goes on, these coins will become even rarer, and their historical significance will only grow. For those just starting in the world of coin collecting, this coin is a fantastic example of how everyday objects can become treasures. It's a reminder to always keep an eye out for potential gems in the most unexpected places. The 1965 2 shillings coin tells a story of a bygone era, a young Queen Elizabeth II, and the transition from old traditions to modern systems. Its design, history, and rarity make it a must-have for serious collectors. In conclusion, the 1965 UK 2 shillings coin is much more than a piece of metal. It's a blend of history, art, and economics, all tied together with the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this coin is a fascinating window into the past. If you've enjoyed this journey into the history and value of the 1965 2 shillings, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Who knows? You might have a treasure hiding in your collection, just waiting to be discovered.